everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a little bit different because I was very inspired to vlog, and I've been watching a lot of these studio vlogs by these amazing creative people and artists and illustrators, and I really like how they document the behind the scenes work leading up to an Etsy launch or a product launch and whatnot, and I think it's just so inspiring. So I thought I would do one myself, but I don't own a studio. So welcome to my I don't own a studio vlog. I just wanted to document the process of releasing and updating my Etsy store because there were a lot of things to do and I didn't know how to start, but I knew that I wanted to record the process because I wanted to look back on this and have this as a good memory, because at the time I was really anxious about it because there's a lot of factors that play into it. I don't know, just releasing things that you make into the world for people to purchase and to use is kind of scary, but I guess I should probably start telling you what the vlog is gonna. I don't know, guys. I'm not really good at this whole vlogging thing, but I did want to tell you that the idea to update the Etsy store started when I was, I think, midway through the website. Well, actually before that, I knew I wanted to update the Etsy store, but I didn't know with what. I didn't know which physical products. I knew I wanted to do prints because I had some prints that I wanted to sell that I've had for a while now. I just had some extras that I had left over from like a craft fair, and I just reprinted some more at my local printers. There's this printing company that I print from, but that's an aside. So in the works, well, when I was planning the Etsy launch, I knew that I wanted to make some physical products by hand just to capture the handmade nature of Etsy. So I was going to create I was going to create a junk journal for myself for my East Coast trip in late August. And I thought, why not make a few just to sell, like a one-off thing on the Etsy store? And I ended up doing that. So you're watching me, I guess, prepare the papers that will go into my what is it called, my junk journal inserts. I think I'm planning to do about 6, so I made, I think, 8 in total or 9 junk journals, but I'm keeping the 4 for myself. That's so selfish. We'll see, maybe I'll let go of a few, but for now I want to keep the 4 that I made, and then there's 6 that I made for the Etsy store. But you will see the actual process video and how I made these in, I think, next week's video, just so I'm preparing myself for when I am away in Toronto. So you'll probably watch that there, or you'll see the process then, but I'll show you the end result later. But yeah, let's watch a montage of Joe putting these inserts together. Insert ended up having some sort of vellum, some cardstock, some awesome origami paper that I hoarded and purchased back in Kyoto in 2017, I think. Some cardstock, I think I've said that, some mixed media paper. I put a folder with a pocket with some hand cut tags, and then every junk journal insert comes with a painted insert or painted page that I hand painted with some artist grade watercolors, just to add like that personal touch. And I wanted to name this the Not So Junky Junk Journal because I wanted to make these inserts more low key and minimal than other junk journal inserts. So they are cut to the regular length of a Midori Traveler's notebook, but the cover is a little bit bigger just to prevent some overhang of the pages when it starts to bulk up. And yeah, I really like how these turned out. They're on the Etsy store. Right now there's only 6 of them, but hopefully some of you are interested in them because they took so long to make. But they were fun, and it was a nice process for me because I finally got to use some bookbinding techniques. I've been watching a lot of bookbinding videos in my personal time just because I want to get into that. And I saddle stitched all of these inserts, which is great. But now we should probably work on the stickers. When I was brainstorming what was going to be sold on the Etsy store, I knew that I wanted to sell the other junk journals that I made, as well as the prints that I got reprinted at my local print shop. But I ended up wanting to sell something else on the Etsy store because it just felt like something was lacking. And I settled on stickers. So I wanted to make stickers because it was something that I could make at home, and it's something that kind of represented what I actually did. Because in the art journaling that I do, there's a lot of collaging, and I do use washi tapes and stickers and other ephemera in my day-to-day journaling. So I thought I would incorporate stickers into my Etsy shop. And this was only possible because I actually owned a Silhouette Cameo, and this is a cutting machine that helps you do all types of die cuts and whatnot. But the Silhouette Cameo in the clip that you just saw me peeling the sticker off is a little bit older. The one that I own is a little bit older than the ones that are being sold now, because I forgot that this older Cameo actually doesn't have an automatic blade depth setting, so I had to change it manually. But in the clip that you saw earlier, I actually die cut the stickers, but I initially wanted to make them a kiss cut, so I got that sorted out, and you'll see in later clips. But yeah, I ended up making sticker sheets, but before I could even do that, I had to design the stickers. So I knew that I wanted to make a ledger washi tape or washi sticker set, and this is inspired by my father, who was an accountant and a bookkeeper, and he used these ledgers all the time. So I grew up seeing these ledgers, but I wanted to take my little twist on it and make them a little bit more hand-drawn. So I made them with wonky and not straight lines, because if you're like me, I struggle with drawing straight lines, and I really like how it turned out. You'll see it in the like the final shots of the washi sticker set. Yeah, they turned out great. I also wanted to make a sticker sheet set that had some sort of travel theme, so I sketched out these rough like travel themed things. So I knew that I wanted to have a traveler's notebook and luggage and a backpack and postcards and a transit card, but I also designed these luggage tags that are modeled after vintage luggage tags, but I don't have the video clip. I think I toggled the wrong settings on my Procreate app, but I ended up with these cool digital drawings, and I really like the texture of this brush. If you're wondering what I'm using the, I think, wet acrylic brush and I think the 6B or maybe the Narinder pencil on Procreate. You get amazing texture. It would look like exactly how I would use watercolors or gouache. But for the sake of this, I guess, Etsy launch, I ended up not going with the actual physical paints and scanning them in, because I was tight on time, and I knew that scanning and prepping and editing a lot of scanned watercolor paintings is actually very time consuming, and that's what took up bulk of the time for when I made my prints. So I already dedicated more time on that for the print, so I thought I would go with the digital route for this sticker set. And it was still a challenge for me because I don't know how to draw on an iPad. This iPad is relatively new to me, and drawing and doodling on a glass surface is still something that I'm not used to. But I really liked how these turned out. The one thing that I don't like is the airplane. I don't know, it just looks very clip arty, and I wish I didn't put that outline around them, because every other thing on the sticker sheet doesn't really have an outline. But yeah, I ended up using a lot of these elements, as well as the vintage luggage tags that I don't have a video clip of. But I really like how this turned out, and I also designed this little panda sticker as a little freebie to go with all the orders, because I don't know, there's just been this thing with me and pandas. Like, I just can't stop drawing them. Maybe it's just because I relate to them on a very spiritual level, because this panda is how I feel like in any given situation. But you probably know how I feel about that. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. The little rolls on this panda's back are so cute. But yeah, these are gonna go with the Etsy store purchases, as well as the business cards and the postcards that I got printed off of Vistaprint that you probably saw in the earlier video, in the website launch video. But yeah, let's look at this montage of me trial and erroring, that's not a word, I guess, working on the stickers and getting them printed and cut. Man, I can't English today. Okay, yeah, let's watch Job do the thing. Okay. My god. So on Monday, I finally finished designing both of the sticker sheets, and it was a really long process because I did not know how to use Silhouette Studio. I've only used this Silhouette maybe 2 or 3 times. The first time I made these amazing etched glass mugs for my friends as Christmas gifts. Kind of wish I documented that because that was a very intense process, but it turned out so amazing. And then the other time, I think I print out like tags just for what did I print tags for? Maybe Christmas gifts. But yeah, I was rusty with the software, so I had to learn how to format everything on there and to trace the elements that needed to be cut and play around with the different settings, and I finally got it to work. So in the earlier clip when I started designing these stickers, I think it was the one that played before it, I had no idea how to change the settings, so I ended up making die cut stickers, even though I wanted to make a sticker set or a sticker sheet that is a kiss cut sticker sheet, so you can peel the stickers off of the sheet, and I finally got it to work. But if you want to learn more information about the settings that I use, let me know. Maybe I can make a dedicated video if you want to learn how to make your own stickers at home. Make your own stickers at home and have an older version of a Silhouette. So as you can see, this thing is so noisy. It sounds like a lawnmower. Like, I'm not well, maybe I am exaggerating. It's not that loud, but it's pretty loud for this tiny machine. I don't know if the Cricut and all those new machines are equally loud, but I was shocked because it was a good like 2 hours of me cutting, and I couldn't even listen to music. I couldn't even listen to Mikey Chen, the food vlogger that I was watching, because The machine is so loud. But here you can see me struggle. The struggle is real. Yeah, because I did not know how to. Well, I did know how to do it, but it was hard to do it with one hand. But I had to change the blade settings because this is an older silhouette, as I've mentioned, and you have to manually change the blade depth. So I had to change it from 1 to 5. 1 being the kiss cut setting and 5 being the, I guess, die cutting setting, because I needed to cut the sheet, the sticker sheet, around the actual kiss cut. So that was cool. I finally figured out how to do that, and I don't know, it's really satisfying to watch, actually. But I'm happy that it turned out pretty cool, actually. Yeah, so after that I ended up designing another sticker, the freebie sticker, and I ended up printing it that day as well. So this is the process, a short montage of how I kind of prepared the panda design on Silhouette Studio. After finally spending the whole afternoon cutting stickers, I ended up taking a little break and I continued to watch Mikey Chen, my favorite food vlogger. And then that evening, I think I ended up filming a journal with me with these stickers because I was so eager to use them. So after my little break that afternoon, I went back to work because I needed to photograph the junk journals for the Etsy store, and as well as the other things that are going up on the Etsy store, like the prints and then also the sticker sheet. So it was a lot of things to do. So I basically put on some Netflix. I just finished Dead to Me yesterday, and oh my gosh, go watch it. It's so good. I can't wait until season 2. I don't want to give anything away, but it involves murder, a hit and run, and whatnot. So go watch it. It's so good. But I basically spent the rest of that early evening photographing my spreads and my products. But I basically have 2 studio lights, studio quality lights in my room. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. Every time people come up to my room, they're like, wow, you have a lot of photography equipment. But I really enjoy it. I have one softbox, and then the other lights should have a softbox, but I took it down because it was blocking the light and the plants weren't getting enough light. And I also have a grow light. Every time people see it, they're like, wow, you are really in deep in terms of plant stuff. But my succulents are not getting enough light because Vancouver summers are not like regular summers where it's sunny all the time. It is pretty cloudy, and my plants need that extra help. So I have a few grow lights for my succulents and cacti, and that's how you know I am on the deep end in terms of plant and plant obsessions. But as you can see, I'm styling the photos, so I ended up using this map washi. No, this is not washi tape. This is a pattern paper, and I ended up using this as a background for my sticker sheet and some of the inserts. But kind of, I don't know. I kind of wish that I use a different paper like backdrop, because if I end up using that, I won't have the same consistency that I would have liked in the Etsy store thumbnails, but that's all right. Yeah, so I just took some product shots, and then I was getting ready to put up all the listings on Etsy. So that's what I spent all of Tuesday doing. And you're probably watching this Wednesday, so August 14th. And today is the Etsy launch. So this video is actually like the launch video too. So I will post up all of the postings up on the screen right now so you can see what's being sold. Okay, let's play that with some cool music. I can't believe it. The store is finally open. So go to etsy.com/store/Job's Journal to check out my Etsy shop with all the 8x10 prints, the 5x7 prints / postcards, the junk journals, and lastly the stickers. You don't need to purchase anything. I am just saying that it is open, and I would love it if you could check it out. Leave me a comment on the store, or I don't know if you can do that, but I know not everyone can support the store, and that's totally fine. But I would love it if you could check it out and continue to support Job's Journal. The website, along with the Etsy launch, has been a labor of love. The past 3 weeks, it's been my passion project, and it has pretty much eaten up my social life. I haven't really interacted with anyone the past few weeks because I've been trying to get this ready before I leave for my East Coast trip. So the shop will be open until next week. I will probably let you know when, but it will close down for a week or so because I will be on vacation, and then it will open up again. But I will make sure to send out all those packages and orders before I leave. So all orders will ship before Tuesday next week, I think. But the details will be down below. If you want the most up-to-date information, probably check out Instagram stories because I update that the most. But yeah, go check it out. Yeah, leave a comment down below what you want to see. What you want to see being sold at the store. I have a whole bunch of ideas, but I don't know if I should actually run with it. Like a washi tape would be awesome. Like designing my own washi tape, that sounds amazing. But yeah, leave any recommendations of what I can sell, what I can do to make the shop better. Yeah, constructive criticism is always nice. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you purchase anything, and if you do, and you end up journaling with whatever you've created or planning something with it, tag it with Job's Journal just so I can see. A few people have actually sent me photos of what they've done with the printable, the free printable on the website. So yeah, I'm just rambling. I'm just super happy, but I'll see you on Sunday for a regular schedule, like Job's Journal video. Okay, thank you for watching my I don't have a studio vlog. Okay, bye everyone.